I actually got myself the window seat over there. I'm not 100% today. The moment when I get the Amenity kit, a very long time ago, I had a girlfriend. Similarities are shocking. Beef, chicken, or pasta. AeroMexico also offers like a little bar. I think that's my first time to Mexico. It scares the shit out of me. Hey guys, good evening from London Heathrow Terminal 4, and I am ready for a little holiday. So I'm going to a place with the most beautiful beaches in the world. I am going to Mexico, and I'll be taking their flag carrier there, AeroMexico, on their 787 Dreamliner in business class. I've never flown them before, so I don't know what to expect and what their product is like. And since they're part of the Sky Team, I am right now at the Sky Team Lounge here. That's the VIP room. At London Heathrow Terminal 4. Flight time is around 12 hours, and yeah, I can't wait to introduce their business class to you. I think it might be a very interesting product, and let's not waste any time and go to the gate and find out what AeroMexico is all about. So, AeroMexico also offers a transfer on those buggies to the gate. And not only this, they also have a chauffeur service in place. So if you travel business class with AeroMexico, they actually pick you up from your house, which I think is pretty cool. Not many airlines do that anymore in business class. Emirates is one of them who does, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So welcome on board AeroMexico's Dreamliner, the 787-8. Comes with 202 seats in economy class, and coolest thing is it is a Wi-Fi enabled airplane, but don't know what the fees are. We're going to check it out in a little bit. So you get a pillow, a blanket, you have the screen with a USB, and I don't know what that is. It's quite interesting. Foldable table. And yeah, this is a pretty standard economy class seat, but it looks like, and it smells really nice. The crew just told me that they're gonna spray some essence or something like this before, so it actually enhances the passenger experience, they said. But yeah, this is it. And then you have like extra legroom seats here as well, which you can see the different color of the headrest, and probably they come with an additional charge, I'm not sure. But yeah, this is it. This is the economy class here on the 787 Dreamliner. So this is the business class cabin with 32 seats in total in a 2-2-2 configuration. This is very similar what Thai Airways, for example, offers on their Dreamliner. And the Dash 9 of AeroMexico actually features a reversed herringbone configuration, which means every seat has a direct aisle access, which one I actually prefer, but I'm sure probably they're going to refurbish these cabins here as well. However, first impression is I really love the colors. It looks very nice and tidy. So this is like the more private part of the business class. You have another 8 seats here. I actually got myself the window seat over there, so usually this part has a little bit of more privacy because people usually get booked into the front part of the business class cabin. So if you happen to fly AeroMexico, try and go for seat number 6, C or A, and you'll be here sitting in a little private area, which is pretty nice. And now I'm going to give you a quick little tour of the seat. So here it is. I got the window seat as well as bulkhead. The in-flight entertainment, the screen is right here, right in front of you. Storage space here, a little bit down there. And then let's see what we have. So we have headphones, a blanket, as well as a pillow already at the seat. Foldable table is kept in here. Seat controls. This is the privacy divider, and then there's already a bottle of water at my seat. We have USB slot right here, as well as a universal power outlet, and you can also use this here as storage space. Here's the remote control, a few magazines, and this is pretty much it. This is not too fancy, but the seat also goes completely flat. And something I've noticed here, and I didn't know that AeroMexico offers in-flight Wi-Fi, which is pretty cool. Let's see whether it works and whether it's included for business class passengers. I don't know, but I'm gonna let you know in a little bit. So we're still on the ground. I was given an amenity kit. We look at that later, as well as immigration card and the menu. So I'm very lucky. Nobody is sitting next to me. This increases my privacy by a lot. I also need to say that I had a really bad fever the last couple of days. So I'm not 100% today. So if I come across a little powerless and lame, you know why. Anyways, doesn't seem too busy. Economy class is totally full. But yeah, we are off to Mexico City. I'm actually pretty excited. You probably wonder what my favorite part of every flight is, and most of the time is the moment when I get the amenity kit. But recently I was really surprised or overwhelmed by amenity kits. But this one actually looks very promising. The pouch already looks very fancy, but I really want to know what we have inside. So we start with eye shades, socks. We have some body lotion. Looks very stylish. Oh, there's something else in there. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Lip balm. A comb. Earplugs. A toothbrush. Hand sanitizer. And the AeroMexico pencil. A pen. I like it. It is definitely an amenity kit of higher quality. Let's see what the in-flight entertainment of AeroMexico has to offer. I can see there's a lot of choice, so you can go all the way, like there are 18 pages with some really nice movies. Ben-Hur, for example, Fences, Gone Girl. Oh my god, I'm not kidding. I don't know whether you have seen Gone Girl, but literally a very long time ago I had a girlfriend and she was just the same, apart from the fact that she didn't murder anyone, but the similarities are shocking. Bohemian Rhapsody, a good movie. A Star is Born, Can You Ever Forgive Me, Bumblebee, Johnny English. I said already we have TV series as well. We have drama, we have comedy. So there's quite some choice for a 10-hour flight. Screen is very responsive, like it. Then you also get, on top of that, you get noise cancelling headphones. Let's have a look. They're right here. I haven't seen that before. That they're wrapped into, or like they're the same wrap like the blanket, but they are noise cancelling as well. So we are approximately 25 minutes into the flight. Got a little canapé, some cheese, grapes, and no idea what that is. So this is the menu for today's flight. There was pretty much a choice between beef, chicken, or pasta. And for dessert it says cheesecake, lime cheesecake. I'm definitely going to try that one as well, because on my South African Airways flight, I probably had the best cheesecake of my life, so maybe this one is just as good. So there we go, this is the braised beef with mashed potatoes. We have a salad on the side and some fried prawns, as well as a bun, balsamico dressing, and some butter, as well as salt and pepper. Portion wise, it looks gigantic, but I like it. I like the presentation, but now let's gonna try and see what it tastes like, because this is usually the most important thing. Let's try the prawns. Yeah, very good. And I already feel like I'm full. So the beef, from its consistency, it is just like butter, as it's supposed to be for a braised beef. That is very good. They couldn't have done it any better. But as nice and tasty the beef is, it is a massive portion, and I don't think I can finish it. So as much as I love the food, I'm simply still struggling because of my fever, and I just ate at the lounge a little bit, and I can't accommodate any more food in my stomach, but it was good. It was great. I loved it. The quality was top, but I simply feel too weak to eat anything, and I think after this I'm just gonna go and try and sleep a little bit. I'm like super tired, and I think I deserve a little bit of rest. I'm going to show you now what the seat looks like when it is flat. So those are the seat controls here, and this is the flat bed option. So let's do this, and there we go. So this is what it looks like when it's flat. It feels good. I like the headrest here. It functions as a really nice pillow. It's still 8 hours and 40 minutes to go, so I hope that I get 6-7 hours of sleep at least. Alright guys, I will see you for breakfast. So AeroMexico also offers like a little bar. So during the flight you can just go here and help yourself. So we have some apples, sandwiches and snacks, as well as water. Alright, 2 more hours to go. So good morning guys, you're probably wondering how did I sleep. I slept really well. The bedding is great, the pillows are really fluffy and nice, so it adds a lot to your sleeping experience. If you're willing to pay $40 US, you get unlimited internet for the entire flight, which is a little steep, but then it's also something airlines don't do anymore these days, or not that I'm aware of, because usually there's a cap, a data cap. But if you spend like $40 in the beginning of the flight and you don't plan to sleep, this is actually a pretty good deal, because you can work out through the night, download whatever, and yeah, and then there's the other option. If you pay $20, you get 180 megabytes, and then I think for $10 you get 60 megabytes, which is good enough for like WhatsApp and stuff. So it's now 1 hour and 45 minutes to go until we land in Mexico City. I think breakfast is going to arrive soon, so I saw they have an omelet on offer. Yeah, let's do this. So 1 hour before we land in Mexico City, breakfast just arrived. I said I'm gonna go for the omelet, and this is what it looks like. Got an omelet, potatoes, a croissant, and some fruits. And this is some strawberry jam, coffee and an apple juice. Looks alright. So I really like the omelette. The omelette is very creamy, very fresh, not too dry. So it was a really lovely breakfast, and we just entered Mexican airspace. So it's actually also my first time to Mexico. I've never been. So I'm very excited what the country is all about. I heard I'm going to Los Cabos, and it's apparently known for its beautiful beaches, and I'm already a little bit in holiday mood. Can you see that? I always accidentally hit the seat controls here with my elbow. Scares the shit out of me. Oh, go back. So 35 minutes more to go. It's probably now a good time to sum up what I've experienced on this AeroMexico flight from London to Mexico City. And it was a very uneventful journey, to be honest. I slept most of the time and I had a decent sleep. I found the sleeping experience here to be very great. It was spacious, the padding was nice, and this pillow is probably one of the best I've ever had on any flight. Super fluffy, super comfortable. Food was great. Unfortunately, I wasn't too hungry and I still felt a bit sick, and I ate a lot at the lounge, but from what I've tried, it was very lovely, as well as the breakfast. The crew wasn't like overly friendly. They've done a good job, they've been attentive, but it wasn't like that they were very engaging or like overly happy. Looking at the alternatives you have from London to Mexico, I think it's Virgin Atlantic and British Airways. I probably would choose AeroMexico because I was pretty satisfied with the product. Of course, the 787-9 has probably the more private product with the reverse herringbone configuration, but also this one is a decent product, especially when you travel with a friend. So this was it. This was my AeroMexico 787 Dreamliner review in business class from London to Mexico City. And if you enjoyed this review, please give it a thumbs up, like it, and let me know in the comment section below what you think of AeroMexico and this business class product. Also, if you can, check out my Patreon page. The link is in the description box below. If you want to support my channel, which is very much appreciated. I think that's the captain, probably announcing his descent now. Guys, as always, I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate you watching my content. That means the world to me. And as usual, guys, I wish you a safe journey wherever you're off to, and see you on my next review.